Hello everybody, this is John Doe from Eric, and today I decided to do an Absolute Zero Fortune Lady deck profile. So before I start this deck profile, I would like to say that it's been a while since I've done a video. The reason being because I've been unmotivated to make a video, and I've also been sick for like all last week basically, so I'm back, and I hope you guys forgive me for that. So decided to make two videos today, and today is a deck profile, so let's get to it. We have 18 monsters, 22 spells, and no traps. The reason I don't play any trap cards would be because of Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. With this effect, and I'm pretty sure you already know this, but just in case if you don't know this, I can reveal the top card of my deck, and if it's anything other than a normal monster, I mean not normal monster, but anything but a normal spell card, it goes to the bottom of the deck. But if it is a normal spell card, it goes to the graveyard, and then the next turn, I can use that card. And by the way, just in case if you didn't know this, you cannot negate the spell card that's was milled by Diamond Dude because it's not being activated, it's being used. And another card ruling about that card would be if I mill a card with a cost, like Destiny Draw, I can bypass the cost and I can just draw two cards. So for instance, Destiny Draw, I can just draw two cards. Fortune's Future, I can just draw two cards. I believe Allure of Darkness doesn't have a cost, you still have to banish. I don't know. It just means you can just bypass the cost, and that's really useful to have once in a while. So let's get to, and I would also like to say I don't play anything but normal spell cards. Everything you can see here are either monsters or normal spell cards. So let's get to the deck profile. We have two Tricodias. I like having hand traps. I also play Agores, Dark Arm Dragon, two Malicious, one Fortune Lady Dark, one Stratos, a Dark Refer, two Destiny Hero Diamond Dude, almost forgot it. Two Fortune Lady Water, one Lost Blue Breaker, one Doom Lord, one Zombie, and two Divas. And now for the spells, we have one Allure, one Dark Hole, I almost said Dark Arm Dragon, three Destiny Draws, one Fortune, one Foolish Burial, one Fortune's Future, three Gold, I'm sorry, I keep messing up. Okay, 3 Gold Sarcophagi, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Mind Control, 3 Mirror Confusions, 1 Monster Reborn, 2 Night Beams, 1 Parallel World Fusion, 1 Pot of Avarice, and 1 Reinforcements of the Army. So now for the extra deck, we have 1 Ninja, a Djinn, Cowboy, Zen Mains, Gachi, Red Nova Dragon. I would like to say right now, I decided to actually play this because there is a combo in which you can actually summon Red Nova Dragon in this deck, and I'll tell you guys that combination later on. But just to tell you now, if I don't play Red Nova Dragon or Red Dragon Archfiend, because you need Red Dragon Archfiend in order to summon the Red Nova Dragon, if I don't play those, I'd normally play a Thought Ruler and a Scrap Dragon instead. So then we have 1 Worm, Archfiend of course, Stardust Dragon, 1 Rose, Flamvel, a Cataster, and 3 Elemental Hero Zeros. So a few things I would like to say about this deck, reasons why I play certain cards. What's first thing? I play Lost Blue Breaker because it works with the Diva. I decided to put in a Doom Lord instead of having a third Diamond Dude because I wanted to see if this would be a good tech, and so far it's been okay. I'm almost really thinking about getting rid of Doom Lord and putting another Diamond Dude because Diamond Dude is such a really good card, and it works with the level 4 monsters that I have, and Doom Lord, it doesn't. It works if I somehow still have a Lost Blue Breaker and I can exceed the 2 to make a Zen Mains, I can use this effect and then go for a Zen Mains, and that'd be a good combo, but it's not likely to happen. So I'm really thinking about getting rid of it. But there is a chance I can use Doom Lord to go for a Cataster by using Place Spreader. So there's a chance of doing that. So I am still gonna keep it just for now, I guess. I play the Fortune Lady Dark because if I normal summon this card and I destroy an opponent's monster, I can special summon a Fortune Lady Water and I can draw 2 cards, and that's a really good combo. But I also use it because I have a Dark Refer, and I can, if I have a Fortune Lady Dark or Malicious in my hand, and they're usually useless in my hand, I can use Dark Refer, discard them, and I can special summon it, and then if I have another Dark Monster in my hand, if I just want to get rid of it, like if I have a Plague Spreader in my hand, I can put it in the graveyard, and then I can put another Dark Monster in my graveyard. So Dark Refer is a good card. You could also play Armageddon Knight. I'd still rather play Dark Refer because I do have the Fortune Lady Dark and the Malicious, but if I didn't have the unfortunately a dark, I'd probably get rid of the Dark Griffer and put in Armageddon Knight, just because I won't have as many cards to discard. So, what else? I only play 2 Fortune's Future because it has a less likelihood of actually being activated than Destiny Jar, because I won't be able to banish my monsters a lot, because I mean I do have the Gold Sarcophagus guy, I do have the Mirror Confusion. I think that's about it. Yeah, oh, and I also have a Lower Darkness. Just I have that small chance if I use Lower Darkness, and I can banish the dark. But for the most part, I decided Fortune's Future is a good card at 2. I also play Nightbeam because I like to destroy my opponent's spells and trap cards, and I play Nightbeam instead of Mystical Space Typhoon because if I mill it with Diamond Dude, I can use his effect during the next turn, so that's quite useful to have. So now for some combos. Let me tell you the Red Nova Dragon combo first. This is not likely going to happen, but I've had this kind of situation kind of before. Here's what I really need in order for this to work, and this is the only one I can think of right now, but I'm sure there are other ways of doing this. I'm going to need a Plague Spreader Zombie in the graveyard. I'm going to need a Malicious in the graveyard, or in and I also have to have a second one in the deck. I'm going to have a Diva in the hand, and the second Diva in the deck, and I'm going to have any random card in my hand. It doesn't matter. So here's the first thing that I recommend doing. I normal summon the Diva, special summon the second Diva from your deck, and depending on what your hand is, the random card you have, I'd either special summon the Zombie or the Malicious. If it's a bad card, I'd go for the Malicious first. I mean, if it's a good card, I go for Malicious first, and then place for a Zombie, because you can just put the good card on top of the deck. Or if it's a bad card, like let's just say you have a Nightbeam and you don't really want to have it, you go for Plague Spreader first, put the Nightbeam on top of the deck, and then you go for Malicious, because the deck is then shuffled after you put something in the Malicious. So after that, depending on whatever combination, which one you go for first, you sync the two. Well, it doesn't really matter which one, as long as it's a level 2 tuner monster. You sync the Malicious and a level 2 tuner to go for Archfiend, and then you sync the remaining cards to make Red Nova Dragon. That's not likely going to happen, but that'd be pretty epic, I'd have to say. In fact, a hand that I can do this with, I guess with the Dark Griffer, with this card, I can make it happen. Or at least make it more less situational. I can have like a Diva and a Griffer in my hand, and I can just normal summon it, and I can discard Malicious or a Zombie or whatever in my hand, and then mill the other one, vice versa. And the next turn I can go for the Diva and then go for Red Nova Dragon. So that's an interesting combination. I also have another combination. I can discard either a Dark or a Malicious from my hands, put summon a Griffer, and I can normal summon the Stratos or the Diamond Dude, doesn't really matter. What the fuck? Sorry about that. What was I saying? I think I was saying Griffer to use this effect to discard one of these two. And then I special summon Griffer. I normal summon either Stratos, either put a Diamond Dude or Doomlord to my hand, or if I have a Diamond Dude, I can normal summon it, and then mill to see if I can get a normal spell card, and exceed the 2 to make Ninja, and then I can like use Mirror Confusion's effect or whatever. I don't know. I can actually OTK with this deck. It's just not going to happen as often as you'd think. Well, actually, it's just not probably going to happen. But anyway, there are other combinations you can go with this deck. You can go for a Diva, special summon a Lost Blue Breaker. Use Breaker's effect to destroy a spell/trap card, and then use Malicious effect to special summon itself from the deck, and then exceed the 2 Diva and the Malicious to make a level 8 Synchro monster. I've done that before. There are a lot of other combinations you can go for, but that's really about it. I'm sure there are a bunch of others, but those are just a short few that I've done quite often. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. Not a duel, it's a deck profile. If you guys have any other decks you guys want me to do a profile or a duel with, I'll be glad to do it. If you guys have any other suggestions, complaints, or comments, please comment below, and I'll see you guys next time. Merp!